welcome to ABC Gluten Free. Thank you for joining us today. We have a nice show planned for you today, and we hope that you enjoy it. So we want you to go get your pencil and your paper because you're going to write it down, the recipes, and we hope that you BYON, right, Sophia?
Bring your own napkin.
Bring your own napkin because we have cupcakes and tacos today. We're celebrating. Sophia has a little birthday party to go to, and we're going to help you take your food to the birthday party so you can enjoy it even if your friends are not gluten-free. You can have your own nice little meal to take with you. And of course the cupcake, right? Yeah. So you ready to go? Ready to help Mommy? This is my helper Sophia.
Hello.
And my helper Jeremiah. We don't have too much work to do today, but I'm sure I'm going to find something for them to do. We're going to get started first on the cupcakes, which is just a basic vanilla cupcake. But there's no eggs, no butter, and no sugar because we want to make sure we can feed everybody. Right, Sophia?
Right.
All right, so we're going to get started on mixing up the batter. Are you ready? Jeremiah, do you want to get the little muffin cups and fill them? We have our oven on 350. The cupcakes, we're going to do mini ones so we can hopefully get them out to you so you can see. Take about 15 to 17 minutes. The larger ones will be about 35 to 40 minutes. But we're going to do the little ones so we can show you how delicious they look. All right, so we're going to get started on our batter. You ready, Sophia? All right, so we're doing 2 cups of flour. Yeah. Either one, whichever Sophia wants to do. 2 cups of flour. Now we're using Namaste flour today, and that has no corn in it. So if you have a corn allergy, you want to use the Namaste flour, that's better for you probably. All right, so we're also using brown sugar. Now I normally don't use brown sugar, but for this recipe, it's for kids. They're used to that flavor, and it really does bring a nice element to cupcakes and cakes and cookies. So if you have it, and you can have it, and you know that it's gluten-free, make sure you get the right brand. Put it into your cupcakes. It's going to be delicious. All right, so we're going to use 2/3 cup of brown sugar. Now for those of you who don't know what brown sugar is, it's really just white sugar with molasses. We're not going to pack it in. We're just going to do 2/3 cup. You're going to sift it in there? She's going to have to crumble that up a little bit. Crumble it up, crumble it up.
Wow, this brown sugar is hard.
Yep, you're going to crumble it up. All right, so we're going to do our wet in a separate bowl, and we're going to get that ready so that Sophia and I can just incorporate the two. When you're done with that, Sophia, you're going to stir it with your whisk, okay? We're going to let her incorporate that. We're still going to finish up our dry ingredients. We have to do our baking soda and our baking powder. Okay, baking soda is 1/2 teaspoon. Now we have our measuring things here. All right, 1/2 teaspoon baking soda.
You're making it a day for yourself.
And 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Now, I don't know if you knew or not, but Clabber Girl, I believe, is non-GMO. And so is Rumford's baking powder. They're both non-GMO. All right, so 2, let me just, I can't, it's all the way at the bottom, it's hard to get. So 1, a little bit more because that other one didn't have enough in it. So 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Always do the baking soda, baking powder mixed up. All right, we need just a little bit of salt. Well, we need just 1 teaspoon. Sophie can just drop that in there. All right, let me see.
I have to sift it in there because if I drop that in there, I'll be screwed again.
All right, so now with our wet ingredients, we're doing something a little bit different because we're not doing butter and sugar, butter and oil and all of that stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to do, you can do apple juice or applesauce. It's up to you. I'm going to use this little apple juice pouch today. That's going to give it a nice... These are the kids' little juice bags that they're allowed to bring when we go to soccer or something. So I'm going to use one of these. It calls for about 1 cup, so this is almost 1 cup. And we can add about a tablespoon of applesauce to make up for that. So we're doing our apple juice. I love this brand because it's organic. It's nice apple juice if the kids wanted to have it. All right, so obviously the juice bag you're going to toss in the garbage unless you're a crafter and you're going to make like a purse out of it or something. That's definitely not ours. All right, so about a tablespoon of applesauce. All right, And then we're going to do about 3 tablespoons of oil. We have just our olive oil here. And we're going to just mix that to incorporate it. Now this is in place of your eggs and your butter. Now these cupcakes are just going to be plain vanilla, but you can take this recipe and you can add some cocoa powder to it for chocolate, some chocolate chips for a chocolate chip one. Or you can also add any kind of flavoring you like. If you have raspberry extract, vanilla extract, you can do pistachio. Jeremiah, you're going to grab Mommy the vanilla extract, please.
I need a whisk.
Yep, you can take this one.
Okay.
Now you want to go get a different one?
There's one over here.
Alright, now we're going to put a little bit of sprinkles into our, it's going to be like our version of the funfetti, but we'll do that later. No, we'll do that later. Now we like to get our sprinkles at certain places because they say that they're gluten-free, and when they package them separately, you usually get a better chance of them not being cross-contaminated. So we like to purchase most of our stuff at Wegmans, which they're very good to everybody. Alright, so Sophia has the dry ingredients mix. She has the dry ingredients mix, and I'm going to take the wet, and what we're going to do is we're just going to combine it slowly until it's actually just a nice batter. Ready, Sophia? You start going. Jeremiah, can I have the vanilla extract, please?
Right next to you.
Oh, I'm sorry, thank you. Okay, we're going to add a little vanilla extract to that. Sophia's got for 1 minute. Alright. And for just a little extra liquid, I'm going to do a tablespoon of our mayo. Now, this mayo doesn't have any eggs. It's basically just oil stock for 1 minute. Okay, so when I was younger, I remember my mom would make like a Hellman's cake. Remember that? They used to make like, they actually would have it, I think, on the back of their package. Hellman's would have a mayonnaise cake. But you can add mayonnaise for moistness, and we're going to do that to our cake. Hopefully it turns out good. Yeah, alright, so let's change up. Yeah, right? Yeah. Oh, it's broken?
No. Covered.
Oh. Alright, let's just change to a spoon, okay? This is no good. Get a different one in there. Here. You want to use that? Okay. Alright, so after we've sifted our dry and we added our wet, which was our apple juice and our oil, Sophia's just mixing it to make a nice batter. Then we're going to scoop it into our mini muffin pans, which is going to be our little mini cupcakes.
Bobby, I need you to roll.
You need Bubby?
Bobby.
Okay, Jeremiah's going to hold the bowl. I'm going to go grab the scooper that we're going to use to scoop in our cupcakes. Now, Jeremiah did a nice design. We have our cute little cupcake holders here that our friend Jeannie gave us. We have little swirls and we have little polka dots. They're very cute. Just makes the cupcake a little bit more fun looking, right? That's good. A little bit more. Still a little bit more. Where'd our little scooper go? Okay. You all right?
Can I scoop it?
All right, we have our little scoop. I'll show you one, and then you do the rest. All right, so we have all our liquid incorporated, and we have a nice batter here. It's a little bit thick, and we're gonna just put 1 scoop into our cupcake bin,
Okay.
and Sophia's gonna do the rest. Now, if you want the sprinkles, now is the time you're gonna add them.
Yeah.
Do you want this? Right? Do you want to incorporate them now, or you want to do them just on the top? All right, so we're gonna do a couple tablespoons of our sprinkles. Sorry, honey, you want to stir that up a little bit?
A cupcake fell over.
Pick it up. All right, now we have, right? So this is a basic vanilla cupcake. You can use this recipe for a cake or a cupcake, or you can even use it for a muffin by adding some fruit and
Now
nuts
there's
in there.
sprinkles in there.
All right, hold on. Let me just mix it a little bit. And once you scoop it into the cupcake papers, you want to let it sit for about 15 minutes if you can. If not, they may just turn out a little bit differently, but you want to let it sit for a minute. All right, come on, get them in so we can get started. Don't do that. Just leave it here and just get them into the muffin pan, please. The second thing that we're going to be making are our tacos. We have our chicken that we're boiling on the stove, and we actually have some in the crock pot and some on the stove because I was worried that it wasn't going to be finished in time. But if you get up in the morning in the summer when it's really hot like it is in New Jersey today, you don't want to be cooking on the stove or getting the stove started even though we're making cupcakes. And if you don't have time to go on the grill, you can set your, I just lost what I was going to say. You can set your crock pot and then go to the beach and come back and you should have some nice either pulled pork, pulled chicken, or whatever it is that you like to put in your crock pot. You all right? Make sure you fill the crock pot, all right? All right, so Jeremiah's going to put these in the oven at 350 as soon as Sophia's done, and then Jeremiah, you can get my wet pen for me. We'll get started on there. I'm going to start making the tacos. We're going to actually pull the chicken off of the bone, which we're going to do that before gluten-free Dad gets home so he doesn't see it. What he doesn't know, he'll wait, he'll be fine, and he'll still eat it. And gluten-free Grandma doesn't mind the bone, so she can help us pull the meat off of there. When we have our chicken on the bone, we save the broth because we make a nice chicken broth with that, which we can use to make anything later on in the day, whether it's meatballs or chicken soup, or just save it in the freezer for when you want chicken broth. You have a safe version. All right, so we're going to turn this on low. That's warm. Jeremiah, you're going to get us some of our stuff that we need. We're going to start chopping. We're going to make a nice apple slaw on the side to go on top of our little chicken tacos. Do you want to get me my cutting board and stuff? Sophia, could you just... That's okay. Come on, you need to get them in the oven because we're not going to be able to show them. You can fill it up. It's okay. If they go over, we'll just have a big cupcake. That's all. Come on, keep going. Quickly. There you go. Good girl. There you go. There you go. One more, and then Jeremiah can put them in the oven, and we can move that batter off the table. All right? Jeremiah, hold on 1 second. All right. We'll put this in the oven. Jeremiah, put that in the oven first and set the timer for 212 to start. We're going to start out with 12 minutes. Oh, no, you're hot. Go get a drink of water. So we're going to put those in the oven for 12 minutes. The oven's at 350. Now, if you're looking for a corn-free, dairy-free, soy-free, egg-free, obviously gluten-free version of a cupcake, this would definitely be your choice. And then if you wanted to do a chocolate or a raspberry, you can just add your extracts or your seasoning. Sophia, move this over there, please. All right, so now we're going to get started on our other item, which is our taco. I'm going to let Sophia start chopping the ingredients that we're going to use because we're going to do a little mango. We're going to do some of our kohlrabi, which is, it's almost like a turnip, cross between a turnip and a beet. It goes in the ground like that and it has the greens that come up. But inside is really nice. It's almost like an apple jicama texture, which we're not going to tell Jeremiah because he's not listening. We have our green apples. We have our red peppers, leave it there. We have our little curvy cucumbers from Christina. And what else do we need? We have a little bit of onion, some lime, and a little bit of garlic. Now we're going to do a little bit of the apple slaw, and then we're going to actually take our mango and add that to our regular salsa just to make a mango salsa. So we'll leave this to the side. Are you guys ready? Come on, Sophia. Come on. All right. Now for our apple slaw, we're gonna cut this into kind of sticks. We're gonna do the same with this. We're gonna dice this and make a couple little different things with this. All right. So let's see. Sophia, you ready? It's right here. Come on over here. Let go for one. Don't do that. Don't grab that, please. All right. So Sophia's gonna get started on that. And I guess I'll get started on the chicken. What do you think?
Am I going to cut this into little slices?
You're going to cut that into little matchsticks. Remember how to do that or no? Okay. You want me to cut it first for you?
Okay.
All right, Jeremiah, can you bring me up the chicken? It's very hot in the pot. Come over here. See if I can get, I got this started. It's nice and warm. So I'm going to see now if I can get the chicken going. I'm going to move Sophia's items over here if I can. Move your items over here.
This chicken?
Yeah, you know what? Put it right over here, Jeremiah, and I'll take it from here. Thanks. Thank you. All right, so all I have is the chicken with water, and I put some spices. Be careful, please. And I'm going to just pull it apart. It's probably a little bit hot, so I'm going to get a bowl to put it in. See if I can get that out.
You better be careful.
I will be careful, okay? I'm actually just going to take a piece out. I've got a couple thighs and a couple legs in here. Careful, Sophia's hot. Now I really should have put gluten-free grandma to the job and let her take care of that.
Hot water. Now.
Did I get hot water? I'm sorry. You okay? All right. So when you do the chicken, we'll wait. I'll do some. We're gonna take off the skin. I don't know if you can see that. The skin is right here. All right. Jeremiah, would you get me another bowl just like this, please? I'm gonna take the skin off now. I don't know if you guys save the skin or not. We don't. We just throw it away. Or maybe gluten-free grandma will feed the birds with it. I guess they like it. The birds. They like the raw chicken. Oh. All right. So we're gonna take our skin off, and we're gonna. This is really hot. And we're gonna just take our chicken pieces off. This is just the meat I want to put in this bowl. Go slow, Sophie. Yeah, or let Jeremiah do it. Jeremiah, you want to get a cutting board and help?
Bobby, can you cut the jicama for me?
So it's not jicama. So I'm gonna take the chicken off with the bone. Now this chicken has just been boiled. It's nothing special. I mean, you can do the same thing. You can grill a chicken if you want, or you can bake it in the oven. But I just did something that didn't take very long, which was boiling it. Alright, so I'm gonna just take some of that off, and then I'll let gluten-free grandma do the rest. She's better at that.
I'll cut the
Do enough
mango.
for some tacos.
That's for mango salsa.
We're not
Jeremiah, you can cut the mango. Yeah, just get a separate bowl to put it
You want
in.
me to cut the jicama this time?
That's not jicama, that's... No, Mommy's gonna do that one, okay?
Oh, I want to.
No, do the pepper. Alright, so I think I've got most of the chicken. I'll let gluten-free grandma go through that.
Or dices.
Diced. Jeremiah, would you put some chicken in this bowl and give it to gluten-free grandma and let her kind of pull the chicken off? You don't need to take that off because you're peeling the skin. Don't worry about it. Alright, so I have a little bit of chicken in a bowl, and you just want to take 2 forks and separate that kind of. Sophie, if I can get forks underneath you, can you get down for a minute? Take the chicken out for a minute. See if there's any. Here, take this with you. Alright, so I'm just going to take 2 forks and kind of almost like shred up the chicken. Just separate it. And as I'm doing this, I can check if there's bones in here or any other pieces of fat that we don't want. And that's an easy way to check on your chicken. First you check the chicken. Okay. So the chicken is really nice and tender, and it might be because we turned it off and we didn't let it keep going. I know gluten-free grandma says, don't let it keep going. Alright, so I'm going to turn this up a little bit. You're right. And we're gonna actually get our corn tortillas hot in here, but first we're gonna get our apple slaw done. So I want to just keep this hot. The chicken's ready. We're getting the apple slaw done, and Jeremiah's cutting the mango for the salsa. Now, if you bought homemade or you want to make homemade salsa, it's totally easy. You can do it yourself. We're just doing kind of a quick run today because we do have the birthday party to get to, and I just want to have food for Sophia to eat when she's out with her friends. And what do you want me to do? All right, you're gonna do the matchsticks on this though. Watch.
I got it.
Stop. Let me help you. You're gonna do. Mommy's gonna have to do this, I guess. Skinny little matchsticks.
Okay. Jeremiah.
All right.
You could just use a knife and go down.
I'll get another cutting board so I can start helping them. Jeremiah, do you want me to do it? Do you want me to peel that? Here, let me peel it. Let me show you. When you're peeling a mango, it's a very easy way. You cut the top off, then you cut off the bottom, and then when you have your, where's my peeler? Where'd my peeler go?
Right here.
All right, can I have that, please? That's the good one. Right, you want to make sure you have a good peeler. Then you just peel the skin back from top to bottom, or bottom to top, whatever's best for you. Jeremiah, you want to do that now or no?
Yeah.
All right, so once you do, you cut the top, you cut the bottom, and then you peel from top to bottom. That's easy. And you hold it in your hand almost like an egg. All right, so I'm going to julienne the apples. We have Granny Smith green apples. They're good for just about everything. We're leaving the skin on. We want all those phytonutrients in that fiber in that skin. So when you're making your apple slaw, or if you want to call it, whatever you want to call it, we call it apple slaw. But then they can't see you cutting.
But then I can't reach it.
Well, we'll work on that. All right, so I'm just doing matchsticks out of the apples that Sophia cut. Jeremiah, watch yourself, honey, okay? Not in the camera, watch yourself. All right, so when we have our apples, we're gonna add them to here. Sophia's dicing the peppers. Yep, you're doing good. Now in the summer, I don't know about you, but I just love tacos any which way. Actually, all the time we like tacos, don't we?
Yeah.
We like any kind of tacos. So this you can do a pulled pork, which is like a carnitas. You can do the chicken. You can do a skirt steak or a beef. What do you guys like best? Do you like chicken or
Tacos.
Yeah, but do you like this when it's chicken or you like pork?
I like the enchilada meat.
Me too.
Okay, the
Wait,
enchilada
which
meat
one's
we
the
use ground
enchilada?
chicken.
That's all good.
We use ground chicken
Yeah,
for
like
that. How you doing, Jeremiah, right? You want me to do that? Okay.
Got it, Mommy.
Alright, so I'm cutting up the kohlrabi. Now I love this flavor. It's very crisp, very fresh. You can actually cook it up, which I've done in our breakfast potato hash. And also you can just saute it and use it in any kind of dish you like. Alright, so let's see. So as you can see, I just cut all the skin off and I'm going to cut the bottom part around. There's a little bit of skin left on there. I don't want that in my salad. Alright.
You're cutting the jicama?
It's not
It's
jicama.
like
So when Christina told us she had kohlrabi, I said, oh, I'm going to take it. I said, do you like it? Do you eat it? She goes, yep, I like it just the way it is. So she eats it just raw like that. And it really does taste delicious. Alright, so for the jicama, I'm going to do the same like the apples.
You
I
said
mean,
jicama.
you did. You got me. For the kohlrabi, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to do little matchsticks. Very little skinny ones. This is probably gluten-free. Dad's favorite thing to have is tacos. You can even do a barbecue version and do a barbecue chicken instead. That would be really yummy. You guys like barbecue chicken?
I like barbecue.
You like barbecued anything, Jeremiah, right? Can you go check on the cupcakes, please? Right, I'm going to send Jeremiah to check on the cupcakes. They've been in the oven at 350. We hope that they're getting them. You don't have to open the door. Just put the light on and peek. Especially when it's humid out and you have a lot of heat and stuff, you don't want to be opening the oven and changing the temperature of the oven so drastically, especially for gluten-free baking. How are they looking, honey?
Nice.
Okay. All right, so we got our
We can't
julienne
be cutting
jicama.
anyway.
No, I said jicama again, Sophia. We have our julienne kohlrabi. I'm going to get rid of
Got
this.
you again.
You got me again. All right. And I'm going to do a little bit of onion unless Jeremiah wants to do the onion.
No.
What's this? Apples we need to do?
Mhm.
Okay. I'll finish up this apple as Sophia's dicing the pepper. I like the skin on the apple. It gives it a little added crunch. Gonna do a little bit of onion.
Mommy, it looks so good. The mango.
Just a little bit of onion. We don't want too much. And I'm gonna just dice that onion up real small.
Hey, I need pepper.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you did enough.
There's never enough pepper.
Sophia's favorite fruit or vegetable, I think. Is it pepper, Sophia?
No. Can you use that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to dice this up and then chop the cucumber a little bit? We have this. All right, so he's gotten the mango a little bit further.
It's a little soft.
When it's a little bit soft, can I get the paring knife in the drawer, please? When it's a little bit soft, you want to maybe move on to your paring knife because this peeler kind of pulls it all apart. Thank you, honey. Go ahead and check on those cupcakes, all right? All right, the cupcakes are dinging. I don't know how long that was.
12 minutes.
How are they? Stick the thing in them. Unless you don't think they're even close, then don't bother. All right, so our mango's almost done.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I'm not chopping.
She's just doing her chopping. Jeremiah's gonna cut the mango now. If you know, the mango has like a bone in the middle. It's kind of like cartilage almost. So you want to cut down the sides and then peel off the ends that are still there that have some good meat on them. Jeremiah, you gonna do that?
And I'm done.
Okay.
Mom, can I have the
Oh,
ball?
honey, you can't be banging it in and out like that. You definitely don't want to bang stuff when you're baking.
Okay.
Put another 7 minutes.
Booyah.
So we've got our apple spot, and we're gonna actually start to add. I think we'll have maybe skipped the garlic.
Hang on.
You're gonna add
May
some
want
lime.
to-
Jeremiah, would you get the apple cider vinegar, please? Can you not do that, please? Can you not do that? Thank you. I want you to chop it nice, and I want you to get all this stuff in there and get it ready. We've got a little bit of cucumber too. We can add to that. Thank you. All right, so I have a little bit of apple cider vinegar.
Am I cutting this?
You might get it. We have our mayo. That's not mayo, but it's mayo. It's actually delicious. It's the best mayo that I've had since finding it. It's really good. Okay, so about 2 tablespoons of mayo.
Where's the phone?
We're gonna add a little
Once
squeeze
you
of
hear
lime
that, that
juice.
means you're close to the button.
Little squeeze of lime juice.
There we go. Okay.
Lime juice.
We're gonna add a little swish of agave. Just a little.
There's the.
And then we're gonna toss that. No more. No, Sophia, put the lime in already. We'll wait and taste it. That
Gotta
lime
put
doesn't
the
look so good
cucumber.
to me anyway.
How do you want me to cut it? This?
No, make little half moons and then cut them in quarters like a pizza. Like a piece of pizza. Alright, I'm just going to toss this around. All we have in here is the apple cider vinegar, a little bit of agave. We're going to do a salt and pepper in a second. As soon as we check it out.
This is a very big bowl.
Nice and crispy. Alright, let me get the salt and pepper. About a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of salt. That's good. Let me get the pepper. Where'd the pepper go, Jeremiah? Got a little bit of dill, some fresh dill from our garden. That's actually dried from last year.
Am I
That's
chopping
good.
this up into dicing it?
Yeah, you could just make little pieces, not tiny like that, just little pieces for the salsa.
That's for the recipe.
Alright, I've got a little bit of pepper, fresh pepper. Let me put that there.
What's the fresh pepper from?
From the grater, the grinder. Alright, so I'm just going to toss this around a little bit. Sophia's going to get the cucumbers in here. Now if you want a little bit of different colors, you can add some other elements to it. We have a lot of green in here, a little bit of red. If you wanted to, you could put the mango in it, or you can even do some pineapple or some kiwi or some star fruit would be really nice, actually.
Star fruit? No star fruit.
You don't like star fruit, I know.
It had a thorn, a clear thorn in it.
That's not it. Alright, we have our cilantro that we chopped and washed
I
because it
still
was
don't
very
like star
dirty.
It's still gross.
And we have some of our chives from our garden outside. I'm just going to cut some of those up. Smells good, right guys?
I smell the cilantro.
You smell cilantro?
I love cilantro.
Jeremiah, you love cilantro?
I love
So do I.
Oh,
I could have cilantro in everything, but gluten-free grandma and gluten-free dad don't love it as much as we do. So we have to be careful what we put it in. Alright, let's see. Are we hot here? We're on here? Yep, we're good here. They're going to finish that, and I'm going to start getting the tacos nice and warm. You guys ready?
Mommy, I did it your way. I cut a slit in the cucumber.
Did
and then
you?
See?
Alright, well nobody can see that because you have that in front of you. Good. Alright, we're just using our corn tortillas,
I
and
gotta
we're
mix
warming
this.
these up.
Mixing time.
If you want to do cheese, that's up to you. You can use a little bit of Daya or some Irish cheddar, whichever one you can have. So, you guys want to do cheese or no cheese?
No cheese.
No cheese.
No cheese.
Wait for the tacos?
Yeah.
Cheese.
You want cheese?
Yeah.
Want to get the Daya out?
No,
Alright, we have...
Irish.
No.
Irish
No
cheddar.
Irish. Mm-mm.
Never mind. No cheese.
No cheese? Okay. They'd rather have Irish cheddar than anything. Kerrygold is just amazing. It really does taste delicious, but I am greedy with it. She's right. All right, so how does that apple slaw taste? Jeremiah, get out the salsa so we can add more mango. Yeah, we're gonna need some more chicken. We're actually gonna do kind of like a little plate it yourself, but when we go to the party, I'm gonna wrap up some of these tacos for Sophia in some nice foil, and she can actually have that when everybody else is eating their food and eating their pizza. Thank you, honey, that's great. Now, if you taste your chicken and you wanna add a little bit of salt and pepper or some spices, you can do that, but I cooked it in spice. So, it's nice and tender, it has good flavor. We have a little sriracha mayo that we like to put on it, so we don't need a lot of seasonings and spices on everything. We cook this with some oregano, salt, pepper, garlic. It really is like the trio there. Salt, pepper, and garlic pretty much for everything. And then we add a little bit of Italian spice like oregano, basil, and parsley. The sriracha mayo is probably, you guys love this, don't you?
Greatest invention ever.
We could have even added the sriracha mayo to our apple slaw. This is just going to go on top of our tacos, like instead of that cabbage slaw, or I'm trying to think of what else. You could just add this to it instead. All right, Jeremiah, let's get our salsa in a bowl. Sophie, you want to make a little salsa, mango salsa?
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to put some in here and some of the mangoes that Jeremiah cut. We have our apple slaw ready. I'm going to go check on the cupcakes and see how they're doing. Sophia's going to use her muscles to get that open. Let me see. You can do it.
Why do people put this so tight?
All right, cupcakes are done.
How long did that take?
I'm coming up. I'm coming up.
Okay.
Maybe.
Coming up. It's hot. It's hot. All right, our little mini cupcakes are done. I'm going to actually set them over there to cool because I want to get the frosting and do the frosting when they cool
Can I
down a
see
little
what they
bit.
look like? Can I see what
Look, here you go. They got their little sprinkles on the inside. They rose up nice. They're looking good. And we'll let them break down. I'll do that maybe. Take them out. You want me to warm that? Thank you. All right, we could have filled those cups a little bit more and flatten them out because they're gonna rise. You want them to rise evenly, not like all lopsided. That's okay. Jeremiah, you want to give me a plate and I'm gonna start with your tacos?
No.
Yeah, come small. That's a good idea. Can you get rid of this and give me a plate, please? All right, our little tacos, our corn tortillas are getting warm. Can you get me a plate, please, and put this away? So we just want to warm them a little bit on each side. This is like when you have leftovers, you can do tacos because you put anything in there and it tastes delicious. Put some sour cream and salsa on it and you're good to go. This is like our kind of go-to when we have to either go someplace or we need a quick breakfast or dinner. We do breakfast ones, you could do lunch ones. Chicken salad on here is good, anything really. All right, so these are just nice and toasty. Yes, they're hot, I'm picking them up anyway, but it's okay. All right, so we're gonna put a little bit of chicken on it.
Nah, is this enough mango?
I think you need more salsa, not more mango. All right, so we're gonna put a little bit of chicken on
Ooh,
each
our
one.
burritos are ready. Yay, it's almost time to eat.
Yeah, it's time to eat, Sophia. The only thing we can't eat is our cupcakes. We have to wait till they cool off. All right, and we're gonna add our little apple slaw on the top.
No apple slaw on mine.
Yes, you're having apple slaw.
I don't want it inside the taco.
You have to try it.
It's
Don't
not
like
like
it,
that.
don't worry.
Try it on this.
All right, too late, too late. All right, so now we're gonna add a little bit of the mango salsa. Sophia, I'll put the mango salsa. Can you move this out of the way, please? Little dollop of mango salsa on there, and then I'll hit it with the sriracha. Go ahead. Everybody gets a little dollop, and I'll follow you around. Little sriracha. Now, we usually make our own, but when we found this, we were like, oh, let's just try it, see what happens. And it was really good. And now the kids are putting it on everything, and I don't have to make it anymore. It didn't last very long in our house anyway, so. All right, so let's pass out the forks, Jeremiah, and the plates. Don't take it yet. Look at him, he's trying to take it.
This one mine.
All right, it's yours. Here, pass this out. Let's move our salsa. Sophia, just wait a minute.
This one.
napkins and let's clean up our mess. What, honey? No, there's nowhere to put it. Yeah, but there's nowhere to put it. All right, so I'm gonna just kind of get rid of our mess here. You want to tell them about your water bottle? Sophia has a water bottle from my mama's. It's a pouch that comes out, PBA free, and then she's got it in her little carry case, which is really, really cute. Has a little zipper bag in the back. And it also has a little cute fish here that we love. Little cute fish and a little. You want to show them the pouch? How it comes out? Go ahead. I'm going to get started on some more because we're going to need a lot more than that. All right, Jeremiah, we're going to plate. It looks like a canteen kind of a thing, right? No. I'm going to start warming this up.
It's like a cooler inside.
Everybody got a napkin, right? Yes, it's like a cooler inside. It keeps it nice and chill. You guys ready? Go ahead. You want to take yours?
Okay.
Okay, this one was mine.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
He's going to give it to you. Look how gentlemanlike he is.
Thank you, Buffy.
Very gentlemanlike. Now we have our frosting for our cupcakes. Let me see if they're cool enough that we can put a little bit of frosting on. Maybe we can have... Jeremiah, can you give this to gluten-free grandma and we'll have a few cupcakes on a plate? All we did for the chocolate frosting is Sophia's going to tell you all about it. Tell them all about the chocolate frosting. Go ahead.
All we did is powdered sugar, chocolate cocoa powder, cherry juice, and some water. And mixed
We
it
used the cherry juice from the cherries that Sophia loves, those maraschino cherries. All right, let's a little too many. Let's put some. All right, we have our 4 little mini cupcakes here. And I'm actually just going to, can you get this off the table, please? I need this, please. Thank you. And I'm just going to actually do a little star tip on the top, decoration. This, we had it in the refrigerator. It gets nice and hard. So if you want to use it really fast, you're going to have to take it out of the fridge and let it simmer down for about 15 minutes. So we're just going to actually put a little bit on the top.
a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Because it's hard to get out right now, Sophia. Ready? How are your tacos, guys?
Delicious.
How's the applesauce, Jeremiah? Do you like the applesauce? It's okay? It's okay? I didn't get mine. Is this mine?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I gotta try it. Because I love applesauce. What does gluten-free grandma say? You like that one?
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Tasty.
Mmm. Mmm.
All the combinations.
Mmm. I love the apple in there. You like the apple? No? You like it better without the apple? There's mango in there. There's all kinds of stuff. Mmm. Mm-hmm. The cupcakes are hot, so it's melting. Yeah. Here. We gotta get some more frosting on those. We can actually just spread it on later, and we could take it with us, but we're gonna try a little bite right now. You think they're done? They do need to cool, so when I take it out of the oven. Is it hot? Oh, you burn yourself. It's like, what?
Sorry.
Mmm. Alright, vanilla cupcake. Mm, good. Give one to gluten-free grandma. Mmm. Cute little cupcakes. Little funfetti in there. Remember, if you're going to make a bigger cupcake, you have to increase that cooking time to 35 minutes about. And you're going to have to let that batter sit. And when it sits, it'll fill that cupcake mold. And then when you put it in the oven, it'll rise evenly. So you do want to do that. We were rushing today a little bit, and our first batch didn't come out so good. So we wanted to make sure we were able to share it with you. So we made little mini cupcakes. You like your mini cupcake? Or you want another one, huh? Like another one? Here's a little bit bigger one. We're eating everything today.
Can you put that frosting?
Mm-hmm.
She just said yes.
Well, I'm going to put some. There you go. Jeremiah, what happened? Oh, all right. I think we're done. What do you think? Today we made you cupcakes and tacos. We made this little vanilla cupcake with some chocolate frosting on the top. because Sophia has a birthday party to go to tonight, and we want to make sure that we're prepared. We had our tacos, our little corn tortillas that we warmed up with our pulled chicken and our applesauce, and we just added some mango to our regular store-bought salsa to make mango salsa, which my kids love. You guys love mango salsa, right? And as you can see, the plate is empty. We're going to actually have to make another round because that's definitely not going to fill you guys up, is it? No. So thank you for your help today, Sophia. Thank you, Jeremiah. You guys want to say goodbye?
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for joining us today on our quick and easy show. We have some great recipes for you. If you're going to a party or you're having a party, you can use both of these recipes incorporated that we used today. We hope you enjoyed the tacos, the cupcakes, and the applesauce. We want you to have a great weekend and have a great, delicious, gluten-free weekend. And God bless you guys. Ciao for now.
Peace.
Peace. We want you to come, taste, and see how good it is to be gluten-free. Say bye.
Music by various artists. Hair by Satinique. Makeup by Artistry. Wardrobe by Tula, The Boutique. Follow us on livestream, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Pinterest at ABC Gluten Free. ABC Gluten Free is a production of AmericanBots.com. Ciao.
Ciao for now.